Hotel Echo Lima Lima Oscar. Good afternoon from London, England, live and direct from your host, your guy himself, the one and only and truly DLG Reppin', otherwise short for Billy London Guna, Space Romeo Echo Papa Papa Indigo November. Welcome again to another DLG Reppin' daily transfer news involving all things Arsenal. I'm going to be talking about player ins and potential outs. Well, both potential ins and out. Well, if there's any potential, because, well, there's been a little, let's just say, a disagreement between management and the board. So I'm going to go into that in a bit. But before I get going, yeah, I would like you to smash the thumbs up like button for me in abundance, yeah? Make sure you do that. Make sure you share this channel virally all over the world and in abundance, especially to your friends and your family. And if you're watching for the first time, yeah, welcome on board. Just share this channel with your friends and your family, and tell anyone in your friends or anyone of your relatives to do the same by sharing it amongst their friends and relatives. Thank you. Really appreciate the love and support there. If you've got an idea, you've got any opinions on Arsenal Football Club based on transfers, who you would like to see out of the club and who you would like to see coming in, drop it in the comment section below, yeah? I'd really appreciate that. And on top of that, yeah, please do subscribe to the channel. Smash that button, left, right, and center, but passionately galore. I want to see 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. So get subscribing, yeah? If I see you subscribe for the first time, you know I'm going to shout you out, yeah? And that's a promise, so get subscribing. Other than that, 1,000 subscribers, I help you, you help me, yeah? It's all about working together to make this movement happen. So, what can I say? Well, there's been some fallouts, and I'm going to look at, just bear with me, I'm going to go back to a page where I've written things down. Right. Well, before I talk about the ins and outs, allow me to have my aloe vera drink. Big up the aloe vera here, right here in the pint glass. There you go. Shout out to aloe vera right there, yeah? Can you see it? Shout out to the aloe vera. Producing bad boy vitamin C. So, it's been reported from last night, according to what I've heard, that Mikel Arteta has become very frustrated with the owners' lack of indecisiveness in terms of giving him funds to spend. Well, is it because the Cronkies don't feel that they can trust him? And if they don't feel that they can trust him, why not? Why would you give him a contract extension for another 3 years? And rewarding that contract extension when we had 4 league games left. That's how incompetent the situation is. Seriously incompetent. And for me, if you don't feel that you could have trusted him in this summer's transfer window, you should have sacked him after the Everton game, regardless of the result. You should have sacked him. Because where I'm sitting right now, Granit Xhaka, he's a guy who's not elite midfield in terms of what we're looking for. But he can't wait for the season to begin because he feels that his place is guaranteed and he feels that he can help Arsenal get top 4. Well, since he's been there, we've never got top 4. He just can't wait for the season to begin. Seriously, he is waiting patiently, licking his lips because he feels that he cannot be displaced. You're going into the new season with Granit Xhaka. God help us all. That's Arsenal fans. Do remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. So, is anybody watching in Fiji? Any Gooners in Fiji? Watching DLG Reppin'? Is there any Gooners in Costa Rica watching DLG Reppin'? Any Gooners in Australia watching DLG repping? Any Gooners in the Republic of Ireland watching DLG repping? Give a shout out, yeah? Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Any Gooners watching DLG repping in Malaysia? Any Gooners watching DLG repping in Norway? Any Gooners watching DLG repping in Spain? Any Gooners watching DLG repping in Nigeria? My country of origin, by the way. Any DLG repping watching in Japan? Give a shout out, yeah? Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Any Gooners watching in Malawi? Watching DLG repping? Any Gooners watching DLG repping in Ethiopia? Any Gooners watching DLG repping in Morocco? Shout out to someone I know from work. He's out there as I speak. Big up yourself. Any Gooners watching DLG repping in Scotland? Any Gooners watching DLG repping in Wales? Shout out to the Welsh national football team qualifying for the World Cup for the first time in 64 years. Any Gooners watching DLG repping in Cameroon? Any Gooners watching DLG repping in Jamaica? Any Gooners watching DLG repping in Barbados? Any Gooners watching DLG repping in France? Any Gooners watching DLG repping in Guatemala or Guatemala off? Any Gooners watching DLG repping in El Salvador? Shout out to yourself. If you're watching anywhere around the world, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, please. Thank you. I would really appreciate the love and support. So let's keep it going here. In terms of transfer ins, well, we have a signing. We have a signing that is going to be announced. He goes by the name of Reppin'S, winger, 19 years of age, and from Brazil, of course. And we've signed him for Sao Paulo for a fee believed to be up to £3 million. But for me, he's either going to have to go out on loan or he goes to the under-23s. I want ready players. I want players who are proven to be ready to come into the first team and do a job. I don't want 19-year-olds, 18-year-olds who are not quite ready, who think they're ready, but they're only ready to go out on loan or perform for the under-23s. It's as simple as. So he's not a signing that excites me. What's there to be excited about? Because he's our first signing? No, I'm not fully with it. But well done to the lad. Once it's officially announced, I'll do a little video welcoming him to the Arsenal, as I always do with every signing. Now, Aaron Hickey, his name's popped up in the gossip column earlier that I read from, and Newcastle and another club outside of England are eyeing him up with interest. Now, the fee that Bologna are asking for is £21.25 million. So why can't we get him? Why can't we just get him? Why can't we have a go and put the bid in? Let's have a look at the attacking area. Nah, should we talk about the attacking area or the midfield? I think we should talk about the midfield here because Ruben Neves, his name's come up yet again. It's another PR stunt. He's been, yes, you guessed it, he's been linked with Arsenal. Now, for me, I've said it before and I'll say it again. After the comments he made about us celebrating and the insult that he put into the statement, I thought, nah, he won't be useful for the dressing room. So for me, no, I think we're holding out firmly for Yuri Tillemans, and that's the signing that we all want, really. Serge Gnabry, now that's not dead underneath the water yet. His fee has been quoted for 33, 34 million. Arsenal have made it clear that they're interested in him, but there's been no bid put in for him. And what about the other midfielder, Yves Bissouma? Now, he was spotted in a London hotel, I believe, all dressed up nicely, especially in that Gucci t-shirt. Very nice. He's made a hint on Twitter to Arsenal, and it's a come and get me plea. Let's be real about it. It's obvious that he wants to join Arsenal. And if we get him and get Yuri Tillemans in that midfield, that's an upgrade in our midfield. You have him, Partey, and Tillemans. That will, for me, make sure that Granit Xhaka does not have a future in the club. With Lokonga, he does have a future at the club, but I will send him out on loan. Now, there's a player that could be sent, well, he could be not sent out on loan, but sent packing for good. And that's Ainsley Maitland-Niles, because Nottingham Forest have made they've inquired about him. He won't cost Nottingham Forest too much money. And Maitland-Niles is at a stage of his career where he wants to play football. So that could be a very useful addition to Nottingham Forest's squad. One thing about Nottingham Forest, they'll have a player who can play at left back, right back, and preferably he wants to play in his midfield role. Whether the manager rates him as a midfielder, only time will tell. But he has been linked with a move away to he's been linked with a move away from Arsenal. I will get my words straight in a minute. Another player I must talk about, Gabriel Jesus. Now, Man City have slashed the price to £45 million. That is what they're asking for. Arsenal, I don't think they've made a bid yet for him. And if they have, it's been rejected because it's been way short of the valuation. All that I know is there's been talks of Arsenal offering him $200,000 a week. And the only thing that's been agreed is the pre-contract agreement. So there's a deal in principle to sign Gabriel Jesus. In other words, personal terms have been agreed, and that's it. And again, this one keeps dragging on and on and on. And the last thing I want is to get to September the 1st, and we are announcing that we've signed Gabriel Jesus when we have no attackers in the first 3, 4, 5 league games. Eddie Nketiah, Balogun, is that it? Come on, Arsenal. You need to get this deal over the line. And Scamacca, put in the bid that you need to put in. Or if Mikel Arteta can't be trusted, like I said, why didn't you sack him at the business end of last season, regardless if we had 4, 5, 7 games? If you feel that he's wasted £250 million on players that are not good enough or not deemed good enough, then you should have sacked him. But last season, last season, we spent well, but as sensible as possible. But now we need some serious upgrade, proven quality with the experience to get Arsenal over the line. They want to get over the line, and that's hitting the top 4 area. Now, for me, that can only happen if we invest heavily this summer. And where I'm sitting, looks like nothing's going to happen when everyone around us are going to outspend us at the moment at this going rate. Let's be real. Arteta says he's been frustrated. Well, I've been frustrated with the whole club for such a long time. And I think many of Arsenal fans have been frustrated with the whole club for a number of times. And it's just draining, and it can't keep going on, surely. And as I said before, the Cronkies have no interest at heart, then they should sell up. Because if they do have their best interest at heart, then they are going to want a profit return. If not, just sell up. For me, the reality is I am seriously worried right now with a lack of transfer activity, a lack of ambition, desire, not just with Arteta, Edu, Vinay Venkatesham, and the rest of the clowns within that boardroom. They should be gone. It's as simple as they should be gone if they fail to deliver in this summer transfer window. Or they go into the new season, and when the season kicks off, it's a result business industry. And believe me, if we've lost 13 last season, conceded 40 odd goals last season, what's it going to be like going into this new season? Because I am scared, worried about our prospects this season. And I know it's nowhere near August the 6th. I get that, but the alarm bells are ringing so loudly. It's a huge concern. Is there any Arsenal fans out there that are not concerned? I like to hear it in the chat. Drop it in there. Otherwise, I'm going to wrap this up and say, ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, once again, thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Saving the best to last, as I always do. Thank you so ever so much for putting up with me. It is what it is. However, I'll be here again tomorrow with another live stream. Hopefully this afternoon, well, tomorrow afternoon, I believe, if not in the morning. So make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Otherwise, look after your friends, look after your families, look after yourselves. Peace, love, and bless again. And on top of that, and I mean on top of that, do remember that DLG Reppin' will always be here to talk again. So just remember to please be nice.